All right, good morning. Happy Tuesday and welcome to our Tax Savings Tuesday. Again, I'm Christopher. Did you know that there are two things that lower your taxes or even zero your taxes for small businesses? These are tax credits and deductions. So today, we're going to go over for what are the different tax credits and deductions that you're qualified for. Again, I'm Christopher Waikoko. I'm the CEO and founder of Waiko Tax. We've been doing this tax planning and filing for more than 13 years, and we have a team of accountants and financial planners who would like to have a 30-minute free consultation. But without further ado, let me share my screen and let's start the presentation. If you are listening right now or tuning in, feel free to type your question, and during the presentation or after the presentation, we will answer your question. Okay, let me prepare my screen and let's see. Thank you everyone for attending. This presentation will only last for 30 minutes, and the remaining time, maybe 5 minutes, we will allot our time for question and answer. All right, let's begin. Let me see. I fix my screen. All right, I'm checking if this screen would fit or I have to minimize my. Okay, let me fix the view because it's not fitting on my screen. Thank you guys for your patience. Okay, there you go. So again, we're gonna do part two. And it looks better now. Okay, there you go. So we're talking about tax credits and deductions. I know few days from now, I think January 29 would be the start of filing. We will discuss the following points: the overview of tax credits and their impact, the common deductions available to individuals and businesses, and maximizing the benefits of credits and deductions. As early as now, if you have further questions, we please type it on the chat section below, and we will start during. We will answer the question during the presentation. Please remember this live chat will only last 30 minutes. We encourage everyone to have a question. Participants are encouraged to type your question. And if you want to get the checklist, go to our website for the bookkeeping and tax checklist on www.wicotax.com. Then you can also be part of our gift card raffle because this has a replay and will be uploaded on our YouTube channel. Go to Chris Y. Coco. Then this presentation is intended for the following. If you are a small business owner, are you self-employed or work from home? Do you receive 1099s? Are you an S corporation, LLC, or partnerships with or without employees? You are an e-commerce, non-accountants, and high-income professionals more than $90,000 per year. You are the right audience for this presentation. You can connect with me on my LinkedIn. It's Chris Y. Coco, YouTube, Facebook. You can follow me or go just simply on our website. Just a disclaimer that this live chat and presentation are for informational purposes only. It is not intended to provide and should not be relied for tax, legal, or accounting advice. Example and other materials in this webinar are only for illustrative purpose and should not be relied upon for technical answers. Wyco Tax is a virtual outsource and tax and bookkeeping company, and we are not associated in any institutions on this presentation, and it is a private business providing resources for small businesses. So today, our tax savings, we do it every second and fourth Tuesday of the month. What are the different business deductions? As early as now, it's better to prepare than be sorry. So if you have a company and you're working freelance, the following expense or deductions you should remember: office expenses. These are the following items that you can deduct: rent, utilities, supplies, equipment. So that's for the office expenses. Now, if you have employee expenses, we include the payroll, insurance, and payroll taxes. But for if you have employees that are W-2, there are people they're saying employees are people they're paying cash or they're not on payroll. Those are not considered W-2s. Those are contractors or subcontractors. But keep in mind that those are still other business expense. They are going to fall under contractors. What are the example of contractors? Whether you have a construction company and then you outsource to the other contractor labor of setting up like a building, from building up the construction, from buying the equipment, and you have contractors doing that. This is very popular for real estate company and developers. So those are also part of the expenses. Now there are other expenses like travel expenses, where you can also deduct if this is related to your business. You can deduct hotel, car rental, toll, and parking. Make sure that you have keeping up the receipts. There are e-receipts right now, like a mobile app. QuickBooks is one. They have a QuickBooks mobile receipt. Make sure to keep track of all those expenses, because the IRS has at least 3 years to open any deductions for audit. So make sure you have that in file. I mean, right now, a lot of people are. I don't know if you guys are still doing shoe boxes. That is the thing on the past. Everybody right now can upload and save their documents through the mobile phone. Okay, so if you want to know more, you can book us for more information on how to do your record keeping. And then for marketing and advertising, we yesterday we had a meeting with the med spa. If they started to have me expenses hiring a digital company or marketing, from the website development, developing their logo. They're hiring right now digital marketing company are also becoming popular. So those are part of marketing and advertising. Another expenses you can deduct would be professional fees. We have lawyers and accountants. If you're hiring professionals to do certain project for your company, those are also part of your expenses. Insurances, especially like in an accounting company, we need to have an E&O. So those are part of the expenses. Now, we have a coffee shop client that they run coffee shops and restaurant. So there's a general liability insurance that also be part of the expenses. But there are some establishments they require flood insurance. Those are all included to your business expense. Also now with the technology where everything there's so many businesses online, software that you're paying like GoDaddy or even the CRM, if you have Salesforce or us, we're using Zoho. These subscriptions, Microsoft, are also all part of business expenses. But there are other category like miscellaneous expense like bank fees, interest, licenses, permits, renewals. These are also can be deducted to your business expense. Most of these people are, if you are 1099 or sole proprietor, you're using this Schedule C. If you want to have a copy of Schedule C, let us know. It's actually on our website where you could just go to the forms, WICO tax, and go to the forms, and you can itemize your expenses there and submit it to us. Now, there's a good news because our company is WICO tax's goal is to increase your cash flow by minimizing legally the taxes that's unnecessary for you. So one thing that we are doing, if you have employees under W-2, we are analyzing and you could potentially save 7,000 on your payroll taxes. If you have 10 employees only, these are W-2s. If you don't have, then this payroll savings on the payroll tax savings might not be fit for you. Okay, moving on. Now we're talking about the different tax credits. These are the general tax credits that may qualify. These credits might apply one or the other, or everything can be applied to your case. So if you have kids, there are the two following credits may apply to you. If there's a child tax credit, 2,000 per child. All right. So if you have kid less than 17 years old, you can claim them, and you would receive 2,000 per qualifying child. Then another thing, it's the earned income credit. The maximum income credit is up to $7,430. So remember, you already have a child tax credit, plus you can qualify up to $7,430 if you have three dependents or more. But example, if you go to school, there are two types of credits that you may qualify for. Number one is the American Opportunity Credit, up to $2,500. And then the lifetime learning credit up to $2,000 per qualified education for qualified education expense. So if you're going to any, especially these credits are available for people that have not finished 4 years of degree, and then you're not convicted with any felony or any criminal cases, these credits may apply to you. And also for the income limitation, you should not be making more than $90,000, because any of those three things, either you finish a 4-year degree, either you have a criminal record, or either you're making $90,000, may affect this American Opportunity Credit and also the lifetime learning credit. For you to get this credit, make sure that you're sending a 1098 tuition fee statement. Get it from the school that you went for, or even you can download it online, because right now is school. If you have an ABC school, just create your account, and then you can download, go to the tax form, and you can get this form and submit it to your tax professional. It's what you call 1098 tuition fee statement. Now, if you're a full-time mom, there's another type of credit, especially if you're bringing your child to a daycare center, you're paying someone. There is what you call the child and dependent care credit. The maximum amount you can get is up to 6,000 for two or more. The first thing that we need is to get the dependent care expenses, whether in the daycare or somebody that you pay in the house. We need the total expenses you paid for the provider, or even on the daycare. They always have that record for you. But this is what we specialize more on. This is only until April for you to apply. If you are 1099, you have a self-employed income. When we say self-employed, this are you receiving freelance gig? Maybe you're doing a DoorDash, Uber driver. What other type of 1099s that we have? Lyft, even Uber Eats. If you are doing this way back 2020 and 2021, you might qualify up to 32,220 for self-employment. This is a stimulus check the IRS is giving. The same thing with the ERC. So if you want to qualify, there's a link below, or you can book us on how to claim this credit. You must be, number one, have a business or a sideline income on 2019 and 2020 and 21. Then you're also affected by COVID, whether you got COVID during those quarters, or even your family member, you take care of them because they have affected by COVID, or they have symptoms of COVID. So that's why those are the two main qualifications for you to apply for these credits. All right. So there you go. That is the quick snapshot of our presentation. For next Tuesday, we're going to do on February 13 another tax savings Tuesday. We're going to talk about 10,000 tax savings and bookkeeping tips for business owners. Stay tuned for February 13 at 9 a.m. We're going to discuss about overview of basic tax savings tips, general rule for bookkeeping, and we're still going to do the bonus for 32,220 self-employment tax credits for 2020 and 2021. So the following services of our company are on accounting. For doctors, we do medical billing, then we do tax planning and loan processing. I'm the CEO and founder of the company, and I've been doing this for 13 years. Then we are a team of accountants and financial planners, QuickBooks certified. So you can rely to us for your any bookkeeping needs. There are 5 benefits of outsourcing to a company like Wyco Tax. We want you to provide the peace of mind. We want to bundle your books and taxes, because we also handle the audit if ever we do your books, okay, your bookkeeping and tax filing. We want you to save headache, save time, save money, and most of all, you have faster access to any fund sources like grants and loans. So whether you're applying to SBA lenders or bankers, they all need an updated tax returns and financial statements. And why you entrust your business to our company? We are YCO Tax. We are worry-free, year-round, competitive, and tax on-time tax payroll and bookkeeping service solution here in the US. Okay, so there you go. That would be all, and then we will open our presentation for any questions. We're gonna stop the sharing. There you go. Let me check. Uh, for any questions, and if you don't have questions right now, you're always welcome to book us on our presentation. Okay, so we're checking, we leave our contact information, and this presentation will have a replay on our YouTube channel. Go and then watch for our presentation. All right. So thank you everyone for attending. I hope you learned something today. And don't forget to contact us. Again, here in Waiko Tax, just like you guys, your tax needs a break.